Alright, so I'm going to show the thing I actually like much better in gdbgui. If you have the ability to install stuff on the machine, then this is what I think is a very good use, is gdbgui. So you can do it through a pip install. I'm not going to show how to install. There's lots of videos online of how to install pip install with Python. But essentially what it is a browser-based debugger with GDB. So you can do a lot in this, and it's much more visual, as you can see right here. So I'm going to show that. So we're going to use actually the same program from before, this hello.cpp, and make sure you compile just like before. And then instead of running gdb-ty/a, what you're going to run instead is now gdbgui after you've installed it, /a. And that'll actually bring the browser up. And as you see on the left side here, it's much more visual. It has the thing in color, the actual file. And the bottom, you'll see a terminal with GDB. And on the right, you'll see a bunch of interesting things I'll go over in a little bit. So we can do things we'd normally do in GDB. So we can type in run. And what you'll see is it'll run its breakpoint at main here. This is something that gdbgui does. They automatically put a breakpoint at main when you start it up. So we're going to get rid of that. And the way I did that was just by clicking it. And let's run again, just like before. And it ran all the way through, just like a normal program, and print out interaction. So like I said, we can just put breakpoints in like this, visually, super nice. And you can actually see them on the right side. So I can click on them, and it'll highlight them on the left, or on the left side over there. I can trash them, so if I don't want it anymore, it'll just go away. I can also turn them off. So say I want one at 21, I want to keep this one at 19, but I don't want to actually like get rid of it and then put it back in later on. You can just turn them off, and that comes in handy a lot. So let's see, so I can run like before, something that is super nice, and you'll see in a lot of visual debuggers. So we're on this line of 21, right? And say I want to know what potato's value is. Either I can go down here and print it, or what's super nice is I can just hover and it will tell me. So if I go and hover over A here, it'll give me the whole array. And that hover is super nice. And say the other thing on the side here is you'll see the local variables are all displayed. So if I hit plus on A, you'll see the same thing right here. And you'll see my lab is string, I is not really set, potato 56. So this is all your local variables, much like info locals from before. And say you don't like any of the commands down here at all, and you just want to do stepping and continuing, and all of those things. They actually have visual things for all of those. They're all up in here in the right corner. So run, you can just hover over it and it will tell you what it is, but this is the run key, so R. So if I want to run, it'll run it again. Here's continue, pause, next. So there's your next, your step, step into, and step out of. So I didn't actually go over step out of last time, or step up. So I'm gonna go over that right now. So we're gonna run again. We're at this line. Let's go next. So say I want to step into this function. So I'm gonna step into, and you'll see all your local variables will change, right? And now you're here. And say I accidentally hit the step into, and I really don't want to be there. I meant to hit next. You can actually hit step up, or step back, step out of. And you'll see we're actually back there, and then you can hit next like you wanted to in the first place. And then yeah, so that's all of that. I would highly recommend exploring. There's a ton of stuff in GDB you can do. I just barely touched the surface, but these are like the most basic things that you need to know in order to use it.